Not to brag, but wow, did I nail this one just a few days after the election. Yeah, let's just cut the BS. For many of you, the election was not about the price of gas and eggs. You just don't want to be urged to be kind anymore.
I actually think that this liberal world order needs to be thrown away completely, and I think Christian nationalism would be a good alternative.
You want to be able to tell jokes using the N word. You want to be able to use a high-pitched voice and make a limp-wristed joke when somebody's around that's not like you.
Like, what's the problem with xenophobic nationalism? Don't you think that's better for Americans in general?
To be xenophobic, yes. Nationalism is better.
We should have a coherent culture. Everyone should be a part of the same culture. We should have assimilation.
Which, do you get to choose what the culture is?
We already have a dominant culture.
What is
based
the dominant
on
culture?
European and Christian values and identity.
You don't want your kid to get in trouble when they beat up the sissy on the playground. You want to be able to call a woman the B word when she doesn't quite appreciate your masculinity.
I think that it would benefit everyone to bring back the family unit, to stop having women just thrown into the workforce.
Maybe we shouldn't allow women to choose to divorce unless their husbands say it's okay.
I mean, I don't really believe in divorce in general, so, like, sure.
Let's be honest. You find Trump's grabbing the P personality an attribute rather than a character flaw.
That is the dominant culture.
White Christian,
it's rooted in European identity.
Your argument is that Trump is good for those who want a dominant white European culture.
I mean, that is what America is. Like, would you really disagree with that?
People aren't upset that Vice President Harris lost nearly as much as the fact that Trump won, and why. And many of you don't want to admit that a huge chunk of you are thrilled that the rhetoric of a Trump presidency gives you permission to be your worst self.
It's a choice. And people, I think what you're expressing, though, is really what the Trump movement at its heart is about. And I think that's problematic.
And for a lot of you, to be your worst self and call it being a Christian.
I think you're making my argument for me.
Well, maybe bragging a little bit.
Oh, it's
and
just
congratulations.
Yeah, and thank you.